Oh, how unfortunate. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate.
Reclaimer, we must keep moving.
Reclaimer?
Reclaimer,
We must keep moving.
Reclaimer, greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04.
I am 343
Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood.
My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation.
But I require your assistance. Come, this way. We are near the index chamber. Follow me. The energy field above us contains the index.
We must get up there.
The security doors have sealed automatically.
I will go access the override to open them.
Please follow closely. This portal is the first of
10.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons
To combat the flood.
despite the containment protocols. These sentinels will supplement your combat systems.
But I suggest you upgrade to
At least a Class 12 combat skin. Your current model
only scans as a Class 2.
which is ill-suited for this kind of work. Pardon me. A plasma conduit breach in Section
5524 has disrupted power flow
to a gravitic maintenance assembly.
Repairs require my attention.
I will return soon. Please stay close. Time is short. We must continue. This way, please. Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem.
I must reset the
Backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when
I've completed my task.
This is not the correct direction. If you do not follow me,
You may become lost.
I am gratified to see you.
You should remain with me.
Please wait here. I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here. The energy barrier surrounding the index
We'll deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for
Transport. Your organic form
renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not
fall into the hands of the flood.
before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry. If the flood escapes this halo, it will of course
Consume all viable hosts in this
galaxy. The flood must not escape the installation. They
Consume all.
The sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood.
Only for a short time.
Speed is of the essence. You can see how the body's been transformed by the genetic
Restructuring of the flood infection.
The small creatures carry spores that cause a host to mutate.
The mutated host.
Then produces spores that can pass the flood to others.
It is insidious.
And elegant. As long as any hosts remain,
The flood is virulent.
the flood will spread from planet to planet, consuming
All in its path.
your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to
Alter the atmosphere.
You are a good planner. The installation was well conceived.
It is surely the only way to end the flood threat.
The index is naturally our first priority.
We cannot activate the
Installation's fail-safes without the index. The flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel.
Its parasitic nature
Belies the flood's intelligence. This installation's research
facilities are most impressive.
Perhaps you will have time to see them later. Why, naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release.
And mass sterilization protocols.
May again need to be enacted. Of course,
Samples were kept here after the last
catastrophic outbreak for study.
It seems that decision
May have been an error. The installation was specifically built to study and
contain the flood.
their survival as a race was dependent upon it.
I am grateful to see that some of them survived
To reproduce. I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation
is responsible for releasing the flood.
They seem most persistent in their attempts to
Access restricted areas.
We must collect the index before we can activate the
Installation.
Please control your temper. We have much more important business here.
Please stop firing your weapon.
That is completely unnecessary. Are you finished yet? Please stop being human. I'm afraid that's out of the question, really. Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's
AI with such a wealth of knowledge.
Weren't you worried it might be captured?
Or destroyed.
You can't imagine how exciting this is!
To have a record of all of our lost time.
Human history, is it?
Fascinating.
Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization! To think that you would destroy this installation as well as
This record.
I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words. Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer?
You cannot win. Give us the
Construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and... Oh, hello.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I am a genius. Ah, pity.